Princess Catherine is known for her polished coats, tailored dresses, and neutral-toned elegance. But this Christmas season, it wasn't a couture gown or a formal tiara moment that captured attention. Instead, it was a red cardigan. The moment came during the festive season surrounding the Together at Christmas events, when new images and footage showed Princess Catherine arriving at a private tea party honoring childcare workers. As she entered the room, she apologized for interrupting, smiled, and immediately put guests at ease. What she wore mattered, but not in the way royal fashion headlines usually do. The cardigan in question was a scarlet Miu Miu knit, first seen back in 2021. With its embroidered roses, pearl buttons, and white Peter Pan collar, it leaned unapologetically retro. Some have labeled it granny core, but that description misses the point. This was not novelty dressing. It was intentional understatement. For context, the Together at Christmas tea party took place ahead of the televised carol service at Westminster Abbey. The gathering honored individuals working in childcare and community support roles, people whose contributions often go unseen. The theme for this year's carol service was children and families, directly aligning with Catherine's Shaping Us campaign through the Center for Early Childhood. Against that backdrop, the cardigan made sense. In previous years, she chose simple black or cream cardigans from heritage or sustainable brands, reinforcing her reputation for polished minimalism. The Miu Miu piece stood out precisely because it departed from that pattern. It was colorful, nostalgic, and slightly playful, yet still composed. Catherine has worn the cardigan multiple times across several years. In an era when sustainability and conscious consumption are under constant public scrutiny, re-wearing a designer piece sends a subtle message. It suggests longevity over trend chasing, personal attachment over spectacle. The cardigan also taps into a broader fashion movement. Retro-inspired knitwear has seen a resurgence, with statement cardigans becoming winter staples across Europe and the US. Yet Catherine's interpretation avoids irony. There is no exaggeration, no theatrical styling. Paired with red trousers, the look remains cohesive and restrained. The effect is festive without being costume-like. This balance between approachability and authority is something Catherine has refined over time. Her clothing increasingly mirrors the tone of her public work. Rather than commanding attention, it supports the moment. The princess blended into the atmosphere rather than dominating it. That approach extends to the symbolism of the garment itself. A cardigan, unlike a structured jacket, suggests warmth and familiarity. In choosing such a piece for an event centered on families and children, Catherine aligned her appearance with the emotional purpose of the gathering. Catherine's projects are not one-off appearances, they are sustained commitments. Repeating the garment mirrors that message. When footage from the tea party aired as part of the Royal Carols television special, viewers saw a Princess of Wales comfortable in her role. Catherine's fashion choices increasingly reflect that evolution. For Princess Catherine, fashion has become a language of reassurance rather than aspiration. As Catherine continues to shape her role within the monarchy, these choices signal a long-term strategy, one rooted in trust and familiarity. Ultimately, the red Miu Miu cardigan is not about trend or nostalgia. It is about intention. It reflects a princess who understands her audience, her platform, and the power of subtlety. And in a season often dominated by excess, that restraint feels especially powerful. As the Christmas lights fade and the royal calendar moves forward, moments like this linger. Not because they were loud, but because they felt true.